Now, one of the benefits of Micro Four Thirds you'll often hear talked about is just how small and portable the system is. And that brings obvious benefits and contributes to a much more comfortable user experience. After all, nobody wants a sore back after humping heavy equipment around all day. But just how small and portable really is Micro Four Thirds gear? Well, I thought this question deserved a little challenge to be put to the test. Now, I own far too many photo bags, but my smallest is this little rucksack from Lowepro. It's a neat little bag, it was fairly cheap to buy, and is perfect for grabbing, chucking a camera in, and then heading out for some quick photography. But here comes the challenge. How much Micro Four Thirds gear will fit into this tiny rucksack? The answer may well surprise you. Welcome to Adventures in Aperture. Now, this video is pretty different to what I normally create, but it's okay to mix it up and have some fun every now and again. What's more, there will be very few times when I would actually take all of this kit out at the same time, but let's get started. Okay, so let's have a look. And I'm going to start with my OM1 and the biggest lens that I have, which is the 100 to 400. Now, this is a brilliant lens for wildlife photography with an equivalent focal length of 200 to 800. And the OM1, it is the Mark 1 version, not the Mark 2. It's a really cool camera and it's brilliant for bird photography. That's what I mainly use it for. So that's my biggest lens and, you know, a flagship OM system camera there. So how should I put it? I'll put it there to begin with. But what else fits into the bag? And remember, this is a tiny rucksack. Well, I've got a spare body in the shape of the OM5. And again, this is a brilliant travel camera. You can watch a review of this camera on the channel as well. And it really delivers, but it's tiny. It's absolutely tiny. So let's put this over here. And we'll move on to the third camera that I have, and it is the Panasonic G9 II. And I'm doing it this way so you can see that I'm not faking this. I've managed to fit in all of this gear into one bag. So we're on to our third camera now, the Panasonic G9 II. And this is the camera that I use primarily for video. It's absolutely stacked with video features. Can shoot 5.6K, although I usually use 4K to be honest with you, and it can shoot 4K at 120p, so you can get some amazing high resolution slow motion video. And it's good at stills as well. I mean, I tend to sort of switch up all of these cameras at different times, and that's the really cool thing about Micro Four Thirds, is that the gear, be it Panasonic or OM system, is completely interchangeable. So I can use lenses with bodies and bodies with lenses. It works really well. So there we go, 3 camera bodies, but there's more. So which lens should I move on to next? I will go for this one, which is the 40-150 f2.8 Pro. An amazing lens for action and faster wildlife. Comes with a tripod collar. It really isn't that big, you know. It's for the focal length that it gives you, it's really tiny. And again, actually for all of this gear, you can watch video reviews on the channel. So if you want to know more about them, then that's the thing to do. So I'll pop that over here. But we're not finished. We're not finished. We've got more lenses to come. Which one should I go for now? I'll go for this one, which is the 8 to 25, and that gives an equivalent focal length of 16 to 50. So really, this is my main landscape photography lens. It's got a detachable, sorry, an extendable barrel, so it sort of pops out. But when you're in transit, you can collapse it. And this is a great lens for stretching the perspective of foregrounds in your landscape photography. There we go. Next up, we've got the 12 to 45, and this is such a tiny lens. It's, you know, you could just put it in your jacket pocket and head out for a day's photography. It is tiny, and it's not right for every situation because it is a max aperture of f4, but, you know, on a bright day, you can sort of live with that. And the benefits this tiny lens gives you are huge if you're wanting to travel light and not bring attention to yourself. We've got 2 more lenses. Next one is the 40-150 f4 Pro. Now, you probably saw the video review of this lens on the channel a few weeks ago, and I have mixed feelings about this lens, if I'm completely honest with you. I would probably rarely choose it above the f2.8 version, but look at the difference in size. It's about a third smaller. So it's light, it's portable, and really, you know, this is what this video is all about. So it does fit into that remit quite nicely. And lastly, we've got my workhorse lens. This is an exceptional lens. It's the 12-40 f2.8 Pro. This is the lens I probably use the most. It works for both video and stills really well. Has the manual clutch, has the fast aperture of f2.8, and is still absolutely tiny. In fact, let's put it up against the 40-150, so it's smaller than that. But it's not as small as that really, really small 12-45, marginally. There we go. And of course, you know, along with how many lenses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lenses and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lenses and 1, 2, 3 camera bodies that all fitted in this tiny, tiny rucksack. I've got accessories as well, you know, batteries that fit in the front, mini tripod. There we go, there's tons of extra batteries. And also a variable ND filter. Now this is good for both when you're shooting video because you can control the exposure much easier, but also if you want to do some long exposure photography, you can control the neutral density of it and get the desired effect that you want if you're blurring skies or turning sort of waves into sort of milky motion. It works really well for that. So let's just repack this bag really, really quickly, just so I can show you that it all fitted in there. So we've got, let's put these two lenses back in. So we've got the 12-40 and the 40-150. Let's put those in. We've got the 100-400 and the OM1. We've got the 40-150 f2.8. We've got the OM5. We've got the Panasonic G9 II. I love that camera. And we've got the 8-25 and the 12-45. There we go. All fits in that bag. Now, as I said at the start of this little video, this little challenge was just a bit of fun, but it does show one of the biggest benefits to Micro Four Thirds photography and what that could bring to your photography. Personally, I feel free and more creative when I'm carrying lighter kit. And if I'm honest, while everybody is different and free to make up their own mind and their own decisions, I'm not sure I would ever go back to a heavier system. But what do you think about Micro Four Thirds? Do you buy into the travel light, travel right ethos, or are other brands now catching up on the lightweight benefits that Micro Four Thirds brings? Let me know what you think in the comments section and remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.